Okay then. So, the Nosferatu. Patricia Kim. Patricia is actually in a pretty good position. She has 3 dots of contacts, 2 dots of arsenal, as you do. And she used to be an investigator, like a private eye. And she has since got her obfuscate back up to 3, so she can start doing stuff.
I should probably remove Michelle from here. The status.
F.
F.
Yeah, Bacon! Demi's not the only one who's ruined his clan.
Oof.
I didn't do anything on purpose, it was all on accident.
Cells
Oh, yeah,
all
do
Primogen. It's just a prank, bro.
Do I need to update the domain send out for Krishna, by the way?
Yes, 4 size to security.
Sergio
No, 2 size
Perez.
for security.
Did he die as well?
Cool.
Oh no, he left.
Yeah, none of the, other than Michelle, none of them died. Sergio and Frederick left. Sergio might have been on the kill list if he hadn't left.
I have an idea for Patricia.
What's Frederick's status?
I'm pretty sure it's none. Like, if they're not on there already, it's because they didn't have any. So you don't only need to worry about it if they're gaining some. So Patricia has a lot of things like investigation, streetwise.
I had an idea for her actually, considering she's Nosferatu, an investigator, right? And the Nosferatu clan in total is kind of down in shit and nobody likes them. What do you think about possibly using her skills to like look for any traces or where like the werewolves might have been like more morally connected? Like basically investigate mortals that the werewolves could have done to sort of get
Okay,
information and
Demi,
improve her
I'm gonna
status.
tell you right now. She can do that. She has an intelligence of 2, but that is a death sentence.
Fair enough.
If someone's funneling information about their operations and it rests on like one kindred, that kindred is not long for this world. I don't know, we could do that, but either the difficulty would be super high, because she would have to be really careful, or it would be really dangerous, as in you run into a pack just on a simple failure dangerous.
I don't fucking know. It's either that or we just, secure hate.
Bacon, what about you? What do you think?
I mean, I don't think she has a personal haven, and I don't think that she can help to secure the impenetrable fortress.
She can gather information, she can gather more contacts, try and get some influence, things like that. She can mask her face, and she has a lot of things like stealth, larceny, streetwise, investigation, all the things that she needs to be an effective investigator.
I think
She could
What?
investigate disappearances of kindred.
That would essentially translate into status.
investigate.
But yeah, she could investigate that.
She could do that, or she could try to investigate her.
She's in your clan, Bacon. It's your call.
Let me check. There was the paper saying which things if Eric and are responsible by.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have infrastructure, I believe.
Yeah, so she can't use the investigation to help with gain influence on police and crime because
I mean, she can. Kurt is gonna have the captain come up like, listen, me and the boys, the ones in the know, we talked, and Someone's been talking to the patrolman.
Yeah.
Q, Elysium, everyone's required to attend, people are in line. Did you try to get influence over the police? No. I see. Lying to my face now, are we?
Yeah, that's a good way of ruling a city. Perfect. Yeah, I think the investigating the disappearances could be a good thing. Okay.
Okay. So, how would she... We could make it just a perception investigation roll. She certainly has a lot of that. So let's go with that. Contacts and obfuscate helps fully. Other than that, she doesn't really have anything to help. So it's down to a difficulty of 9. So let's say she burns 3 actions on that to reduce it to 5. Okay. So she's the one who finds out pretty much everyone who's left and gets in contact with them. Except Billy, for some strange reason. Billy can't be found.
Weird.
Okay. She can just spend the entire time investigating things. She actually gonna roll 1 at 9 to see about her maintaining her contacts. Okay, so she doesn't need to even maintain those.
She could also do the whole city. Do what Nosferatu are supposed to do. Know everything that is going on the city, the other clans.
So information network on vampires specifically.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there's just like a casual addendum to one of the Elysium meetings. And one final order of business, the Nosferatu investigating my dealings. Would you like to explain your actions? Hey, wait, I thought it was just my guys that were being investigated. What the fuck, dude? But okay. I can actually say that that is willpower being spent on it. So it would be technically a success. So she would have a total of 6 actually. Currently for investigations. But yeah, like with people with as high aspects and with them trying to secure their own stuff, you'll know stuff, but they'll know that you've been poking around.
Fucking high aspect city. We need to increase our obfuscate. Yeah, obfuscate.
I mean, she has 3, but
Not enough. I'm going for 6. You should also try to go for 6. It's the only way.
she pencils you into her scheme for eating her way down the generations. Okay, so that's another 5. And that's another 4, so total of 9. So, I'm gonna say that information on vampires is up to 3. She doesn't. She needs more time to get truly in-depth understanding of everyone's dealings, but she has contacts up to 4 now. And that's her downtime actions.
Did she get any status for finding everyone else?
She got a
Disappeared?
dot, but she's a... After this, she has been like 6 or 7 years as a vampire. She's essentially in the established neonate level.
That's decent. The clans needs more of those. It's a bit shitty right now.
You live in the sewers, Bacon.
Yeah, that's kind of the definition of shitty.
No, I live in an amazing castle built underground with flamethrowers,
That's not a
launchers.
castle. That's just a fortification.
Okay, I actually...
No.
So Patricia could eat Albert, then you, and then William, and she would be Generation 7.
That's a good plan.
I fucking killed that bitch.
Wow.
So Patricia has 1 status.
Mm-hmm. So, next on to Albert. Patricia wants the clan to not be in danger anymore. Yeah, investigating vampires helps with that because that's blackmail. It'd be a shame if someone would slip to the venture about you in, you know, investing in the finance sector like you do. And what does Albert want? Albert wants to see werewolves fall into one of his traps again. I thought that's what I would have set for this fucker. So we know what we're doing. So, I think this is a wit stealth roll. All the way. Resources doesn't really help because he only has the 1 dot. And he... I mean, fuck the resource, that's just money. This is art! So, animalism 2 counts for full. Potence, we're gonna say counts for half because it might help him escape or survive when things go horribly wrong. And Obfuscate 2 counts for full. So, reduction of 6 brings difficulty to a 9. Bacon, would you veto Albert trying to lure werewolves into death?
I would say, as long as you can easily escape and have everything planned, I bless you and tell me if you manage to capture one. I want to see it die.
Okay. I think this is gonna involve a luck die with every roll. So, he's gonna carefully plan it out. He's gonna take it 3 actions at a time. So this is gonna go to difficulty 5. And this is with stealth. Bacon, give me a luck roll for the first effort. Okay. Give me a luck roll for the second effort. So that is a total of 9 successes. And Bacon. 2 plus 1d5.
To the 10 plus 1, 5.
No, 2 plus 1d5. Flat 2.
Okay. So 1d5 plus 2.
Yeah. Okay. 5d5. Okay. 5d13. Oh, one of them's a black furry. And 5d10s. Okay, all homage. So, Albert has been doing a thing. He has a tradition, you see. And Kurt has been happy to provide him with an infinite supply of silver caltrops. Albert has been busy, going around at odd times in the night with a bucket, just going in certain areas. So, that's 2 Theurges, 1 Ragabash, and a Judge and a Bard. See, Albert had a dream. Albert had claimed an abandoned house, not too far from the werewolf territory. He carved an opening to the sewers in there with his prodigious strength. Stinks a bit, of course, but hey, he makes it look like he goes to sleep there. See, what Albert does is spend a year preparing that house to his exacting specifications for the magical day when it all comes together.
Rest in
Now,
peace, Pac.
if it works, um, when I leave this city, if I ever leave the city, I will appoint him as the new Primogen, if this works.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So, there are silvered steel bars above the windows, ready to drop down when he pulls the magical lever of fun. So let me see, there's a couple of Theurges. So who wants to play what?
Play what?
In
I'll
terms
play
of...
the Galliard.
Okay, you play the Galliard.
I'll play the Theurges.
Okay, that leaves the Scout and the Judge. Theurges do have the gift for healing. So if someone gets heavily fucked up by ag, they can help a little. I'm just gonna check if any of these fucks have the ability to detect silver. Because I think that might matter. Send silver, send silver, send silver. Black furries have heightened senses. That's good. They might be able to sense things. And Galliards have as well. So, do we have an overlap there? No. In case gifts overlap between tribes, we'll just give them a difficult between tribes and rolls and such. There's very few cases like that, but if they do, it's going to be a slight reduction in difficulty for using those gifts. And we have what? We have a Bonar. Resist toxin. Toxin is the one that might be useful. Yeah, a child of Gaia, which has Luna's armor. The child of Gaia is the Ragabash. So, okay. Jackalor, Tearges, Demi, the Galliard. Who's playing our glorious Nosferatu hero?
Bacon.
I'm playing the glorious Nosferatu hero.
Which leaves the Philodox and the Scout to Nyaxi.
Okay.
This is gonna be glorious. Playing out just some encounters pertaining to the next arc like this, it takes much longer. But I think it's a good break of pace, and it adds some stakes to the downtime. And what we have is a Stargazer, which is gonna have shit all for useful gifts. That's the 11, one of the urges. And a Noctena, which can sense magic, but that's again useless.
There is no magic here besides the magic of science.
See, that's where you're kind of fucked. Comets have jam technology.
I mean, I would say it's more like clockwork stuff instead of actual
No,
technology.
if it's even stuff as simple as that, they can jam. They just have to choose how complex the machine they're trying to jam is. So, if you, for example, jam clockwork, you can jam the electronics with the same casting. So, I don't think they have sent silver, so they'll walk in there and they'll get trapped, but then they're gonna try and prevent more crap from activating, which is where it gets fun.
That's so retarded. Werewolf is it's such a stupid book. Doesn't make any sense.
Connor didn't know. Connor wasn't ready for this treachery. I mean, it depends on how it goes. There's probably things like spike traps, floorboards that are rotted through, that kind of thing as well.
And if he survives, it's a good knowledge. Somehow those fuckers can make traps not work.
Okay. Let's go through this. Let's start with the Galliard.
Yeah, well, we're probably around the warehouse, right?
It's not a warehouse. It's a residential building that's been abandoned. So, like an actual house.
What about the does it feel safe enough to like go into Krenos and then basically be ready for fighting? Because we know there's a bitch inside.
There can be an occasional.
Wait, was that somebody? Did somebody just gift you?
No, that was a follow, I think.
Oh.
Okay, let's just say something to me. Let me make sure my audio is set up correctly. For this.
Hello.
Oh, I know what's. I didn't switch this part, so it came in piping over the speakers.
No, that's
For the follow
that's
sound.
good. That's good. I want to hear when people follow you.
I guess I can leave it like that then.
Anyways, yeah. So does it feel safe enough to go into Krenos form without breaking the litany if it's like abandoned?
It's somewhat risky, but you're doing this at like 4 a.m. So while there might be the occasional person out there, this isn't like streets are covered with people, but someone might catch a glimpse.
Well, fair. What tribe am I? The Gallia?
You are a Uktena. You have the ability to sense magic, among other gifts that are completely useless for this.
Fair. Not quite that combat-y.
What else you have is the ability to communicate with spirits and give them commands, as well as the ability to heal.
Yeah, fair enough. In that case, the first thing that I'd like to do then is I'm not going to be in Krenos just yet. Then, Probably gonna be in.
Wait, no.
Hamid.
That's a tier thing. No, what you have is heightened senses actually.
Yes, I
So
just
that's
wanted
really
to fucking.
good.
I wanted to activate a heightened senses, just just sniff out the place basically before before we go in and fuck a bitch up.
Okay. I think heightened senses takes a gnosis point to activate, and that's it.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Then just make a mental note that you're down to 2 gnosis.
Okay.
And let's see. This gives you the senses of a wolf in human form.
Mm-hmm. -2 difficulty.
Well, -3 actually. For this, I'm pretty sure, unless it says.
It's 2 in Homet and Claptrap and 3 in Lupus.
So you would be just +2.
Yeah, because I think like I'm Hamid, so it kind of makes sense. Because if we want to go in properly, so just give me the dice.
Okay, so perception alertness. That would be. Oh, that's really shitty. There's like 2 dice. Bards are crap at this.
So, 2 dice or 4 dice?
Actually, I'm gonna move a dot of athletics over to there because that's just retardedly weak if he has that gift. So 3.
Oh, 3 dice at 4?
Yeah.
Damn. Did not think that they were that shit.
They kind of are on some things. So, there's a faint whiff of the sewers about this place. It smells like the creature you're hunting.
Perfect, he's inside.
Or so the story
What kind of
goes.
gifts do my Theurges have?
Gifts?
Yeah.
Mother's Touch, Spirit Speech, and Command Spirit from the Auspice.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I can commune spirits?
Well, you need to find a spirit, so you'd usually have to be in Umbra, but what you have is the ability to speak with them, and once you meet them, you can try and force command on them as well.
We might want to step sideways and talk to the spirits of the area first.
Does the
Right,
pack
like-
wish to step sideways and talk to the spirits of the area?
But I mean, the house looks abandoned.
We know he's in there. And we know that they have fortified some places at least. We were
However,
warned
can
about
it-
not entering the sewers, for example. I'm pretty sure.
There is
You
a
were
scent of
shown
sewer.
the remnants of someone who entered the sewers with pictures, with an elder just standing over you without saying anything.
Yeah.
I can indeed smell the sewers in
Mhm.
this vicinity. However, this is above ground still. How bad can it be?
And how does the house look again? It looks like pretty bad, doesn't it?
It looks like it's a residential building that's been empty for like a year or 2. Like maybe the owner abandoned it after the riots or something. It's well, some of the windows are smashed out, graffiti everywhere. You know how houses that are abandoned just start out okay and then just in an accelerating rate until they hit an equilibrium start picking up all kinds of gunk? It's like well on its way through that curve.
And we could have the scout stealthily sneak and look through the windows.
I still think I should, at least one of the tiers will speak up. I do think I should at least step sideways.
Do you like to step sideways?
Yes.
3 dice at 7.
No, well, I can't spend more.
Let me just roll.
That's 30 seconds, I think.
Yeah. He just looks into some of the shards of broken glass and starts forcing his way through. Connor. Or was it Albert? I think it was Albert Connor.
Albert Connor, it's both.
Yeah.
Roll perception alertness. You're working inside on the bottom floor. You might be able to hear this. It's nearly ready. Pretty soon you'll be ready to use it. There's someone outside. Hear faintly someone talking.
Come on, Miru. Please, just step inside. Don't wait at the door.
You actually say that?
No. He's not stupid.
I'm pretty sure he is.
No, actually, he has a lot of intelligence. And with...
Really?
He has really
Yeah.
low wisdom though.
He's just a bit of an autist. It tends up when they like to make traps.
Okay. So you step sideways. Which of the tiers is it? The Black Fury or the other one?
The Uri what?
Fury. The Black Fury,
Fury.
the feminist ones.
Mm-hmm.
The other is a Stargazer.
Probably the Stargazer.
Okay. So he steps sideways and looks at the building. Let's see, what is Tearge's perception alertness? Is it as shit as the rest? No. 5 dice. Actually, no.
Yes.
Let's make it awareness based because that makes sense. 7 dice.
Difficulty?
So let's go with 6. It looks like a normal building. You see it shudder a little, and it's like every plank just, it's like it yawns slightly, and you can see just rows of teeth in between the walls and in every opening. Like it's made of spirits of bitey, nasty things that are just waiting for someone to step inside.
I'm going to tell them through the telepathic link.
This pack doesn't have it.
Oh.
Oops. Would you like to step back?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 dice at 7. Nexi, we can't hear you. But it is gonna end horribly.
God.
Nope.
See that little tendrils from the pavement just sort of clutching at your feet, trying to disrupt your concentration? You can try again.
I'm going to step a bit away, then try again.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing while he's busy trying to escape the Umbra?
I mean, the scout's probably gonna check out the house and like look through the windows.
Okay. Bacon. Give me like an intelligence crafts roll at 6. And Scout, give me perception alertness. I'll take a look at what he has for that. That's 8 dice for the Scout.
Okay, that's 6.
Mm-hmm. It looks like the perfectly abandoned house in just the perfect way. And it's too perfect. You know? Like it's been arranged to look abandoned.
I mean, it is where the leech sleeps. So he's trying to make it look there's just a regular abandoned house, right?
Jekyll, make another attempt to escape the Umbra. Oh wait, you
I
got
already
one,
rolled.
so you are taking 5 minutes to punch through.
And is the door locked?
You try the door. It rattles a bit, but there's some give there. You're pretty sure it could just be smashed open. With just a shoulder shove, you could push it open relatively easily.
Yeah, but the leech might hear.
The leech might hear.
Do the scouts have larceny or something?
I'm pretty sure they do. They're fucking scouts. They have 4 dots of larceny. Would you like to try and larceny the door?
Yes.
Okay. So, Dex larceny at 7. Or, well, you have 7, so roll at 6. Okay. You get rid of the bolt. Just, it's like a drop down one. And there's enough give that you can just shove something there. Shove it upwards. Connor, down below, one of the triggers, one of the last that hasn't been attached yet, goes click. That was supposed to be a warning one. You hadn't decided whether to attach a bell to it or something quieter. Someone just opened the front door.
Ooh. Yeah, and he just focused, listening. He hands close to the lever, waiting for when he hears the steps, or if it takes too long, he's going to pull it anyways. But waiting to if he hears anyone stepping inside.
Mm-hmm. You probably rigged the floorboards to make just enough noise.
Yeah, just double the noisiness of regular old floorboards.
And there's like
Very annoying.
there's probably like a tripwire on like the 3rd step of the stairs down that slams the windows, letting them escape down. Okay. Are you guys just gonna wait till the tears that went away comes back?
And yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, the scout is not really going inside, he's just taking a single step.
On
Just to have a good look.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, he isn't coming back, so it means that he isn't that worried or is looking very hard to try to find anything wrong, right?
So, you take a single step inside, just lean over the threshold, look around, give me a perception alertness roll. We're gonna say at a 7. The scouts have 8 in that. Connor, give me like a it can be intelligence crafts. Let's go with that for how well this is concealed.
At 6?
Yeah.
Yes, 6.
6.
Hello?
Bacon,
Bacon.
Did my internet just die?
we can hear you.
Oh yeah,
I can hear
everything
you.
froze for a second. Like
6. Yes, 6.
6, okay. Can I spend willpower?
No, but I am generally counting you as having the home field advantage. No, this is... You don't really notice anything. The fucker must be counting on deception. Arrogant piece of shit, just like a fucking leech.
Yeah, I'm going to lean back out and give like the thumbs up.
The urge comes back. The one that went into the Umbra.
Me being passionate as a Galliard and wanting to get some into this, I'll be like behind the fucking scout.
Guys. Oh God, no. Gaia, no. Just-
Wait, are they already inside?
No. You have Obfuscate 3. They might not be able to see you if you peek up and look.
I won't pick up. He's smart enough to know that he can probably see through it. Those fucking monsters.
But yeah, Terra just goes, guys. The building is filled with the spirits of pain and suffering, I guess.
You've heard of stories about vampires. Some of them like to twist their victims into abominations. He must have a torture basement.
Yeah, by Gaia, then we have to.
We must go in then for and cleanse this abomination.
Albert, it's been a while.
I mean, maybe they are smarter than he thinks they are, or maybe they are one of the two.
And the scout argues that he thinks it's safe, and to demonstrate, he's going to take like another step inside.
Roll
Okay.
perception alertness, Albert. There's a soft creak. You happily muted yourself so we can't hear you.
Now I'm talking with myself. I accidentally pressed my mouse button.
And now you froze. Congratulations.
Great.
Pocket.
You think you heard a creak, but it's hard to tell. You might just be imagining it because you want to hear it so badly.
Yeah, he's still confident. He waited an entire year. He can't wait.
I'm seeing as the scout is like, is the scout taking a single step or is he going in?
He had
He like carefully took another step. Yeah.
so he's
Are
right
you in Hamid form?
at this point. He's essentially fully inside, but just next to the doorway. Like he's over the threshold fully.
Is the scout in Hamid form?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
So I mean, once we're inside, we can like turn into a different
Yes.
form.
I put full trust into my pack mates, and if the Ragabash says it's clear, it's clear.
Hello, darkness,
am-
my old friend.
I will follow the Ragabash's lead though and attempt to sneak, but keep my heightened senses. You know, they're still running, so be on the
Okay. Your heightened senses are running. You're gonna need to give me a perception. Actually, no, you can't really beat that even with heightened senses.
Nope, I can't. It's just for flavor.
Mm-hmm. So,
Okay.
how deep into the room do you go?
I'm following the scout.
Okay, so you're just outside the door waiting to go in.
Mm-hmm. Following his
um,
very.
Like, is there like a doorway, like doors to each side, or is there like stairs?
There's doorways leading to other rooms. One of them probably leads to the clearly murder basement. You did a perimeter. There's like a pair of bedrooms on this level and a living room / kitchen area.
I guess I just move to like the first door and maybe check it carefully.
Okay. You, with that one success, yeah, there's definitely something shifting upstairs. And you just see... Next, actually, roll me Perception Alertness at 6. It's 8 dice. Give me another Intelligence Crafts roll, Bacon.
Oof.
You can beat this, I believe.
What the fuck?
Hey. There's a slight give but on the floorboards here. One of them doesn't give the way the others do. Bacon, one of your warning flags just go bing. They move deeper in.
Okay, so how deep it is? Like,
Deep enough that you think that one probably won't make it diving for the window if you pull the lever right now. You don't know if the rest are in.
yeah, he's very anxious, and it looks like they are very observant and careful. Yeah, it's time. He pulls the lever.
Demi, you are slowly following along. Give me a Dex Athletics roll. It's 5 dice. You can
Okay.
roll at 6 to see if you make it for the door. To dive back outside. Okay. You jump outside as you see the silvered portcullis with spikes on and just come driving down across the doorway and across the windows, and the scout is just pawing at the window with a panicked look in his eyes from the other side.
The scout dead?
No, he
Not
didn't.
yet.
But he's trapped on the other side, and you can tell from the color that it's probably silvered.
It doesn't have to provoke a frenzy. Or does it need more?
Probably is actually.
Yeah, I think being confined or something is a frenzy provocation for
So-
werewolves.
With the luck roll of 1,
Is it a full moon?
it pretty much is. So 7 dice at 4 for you. Nexi for the judge, 6 at 4. For Tyr, just 5 at 4.
That's a... Oof.
Oof.
And roll 4 dice at 4 for the scout.
What was... Did you say how many days did Tyr just? 5?
6. No, 5. 5 is right. It's 5. Is it?
Yeah, it's 2 base plus 3.
Yeah, it's 5. Okay. Go on. So the Tearders keep their heads, and the scout keeps their head. The other werewolves just shift into Krynos and start trying to smash through the silvered steel bars. You hear a racket from above corner.
Yeah,
We're trapped.
looks like or the one that is inside. It's angry or on the outside are angry. Maybe I didn't get everyone.
Well, you don't know. They might be trying to smash their way out in a panic.
Yeah. He just looks at the series of levers. Which one I will start? I think that this one. And he pulls a lever. Is there anyone that activates anything on the outside? Just making sure that.
What would he have on the outside? There's like a small second story. It's more like an attic area. It's like maybe 1 room sized. the windows pop open, and just like glass grenades filled with caltrops start rolling down and smashing on the ground, scattering.
Yep, that will piss off the ones on the outside so they know pain. And let's start fucking the ones that are inside.
I'm gonna assume that the lever that sets the games afoot removed all the supports that were keeping the spike pits disabled and things like that.
No, yeah, probably. Now it's one of those if you step in anything you'll die situation.
It's truly a work of art. What does the scout do? See just the caltrops
Set
raining
sideways.
down through the window.
Spend a point of rage to shift into caveman form and like grab something that seems safe.
Okay. Just like something that you can smash with.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's like some piece of furniture that's been placed there, like a cabinet or something. Bacon, how unsafe is the cabinet? Like there's probably not many sturdy enough pieces of furniture to smash things with by design, so I'm assuming that those have been trapped as well.
Yeah. Knowing how strong they are and making something that is made of sturdy wood that could be used to smash a way out, or my traps, it's a big no. It's probably another trap.
Okay, what kind of a trap? Describe what
Let's see.
happens to the poor scout.
Okay, well, let's think. What could be fun? I'm an angry werewolf. I want to take this cabinet to smash it. There's a wall of spikes behind it, and every movement on the cabinet that is actually way lighter than it looks like, and it's just very thin wood. Will just release the mechanism, and spikes come out of the wall.
So perception alertness at 8 because you're in a panic. Bacon roll intelligence craft. Okay, defender wins.
Hey, I am the defender. That's good.
Yeah, you don't see it coming. So you pull at the cabinet and just easily comes off, and something jumps out towards your face. So Bacon, roll me 5d10 at 6. Okay. So, basic silver spear, so let's call it a +1. So, then we have 3 from successes, so 4. And base strength should be, well, it's behind a cabinet, so let's call it a 2 for the springs. So that should be 6 dice of silver damage. You're not in your breed form anymore. You take 4 levels of aggravated damage.
I howl in pain and confusion.
Okay, everyone who's not frenzied yet, roll again, because you heard the thunk and the howl.
Yep, that's the second Galliard Terge going frenzy.
I think that's the Black Fury then, isn't it?
Yeah, the Stargazer rushes forward, tries to smash through the wall, takes a point of aggravated as 3 caltrops pierce his feet. This is blessed. The panic seems to be increasing, Bacon.
I just
So
imagine
beautiful.
there's a record player going down there playing Kanka as he's just pulling all the levers.
Yeah, I think this is the moment when he hears the panicking thing, that he lets Alpha Evo cackle very loud so the werewolves can hear it.
You just, from below, you just faintly hear. You're the only one, Naxi, the scout. You just hears like.
Have you been training that laugh?
No, it just comes naturally. So, what does the one Urge that is still capable of functioning do? You can see the scout just
Fury.
going just at the spike, pulling it out of his chest.
Probably shift into Krenos,
Mm-hmm.
spending a weight point, grab a, the street light. Are there any street lights in 1960? I think there are.
Yeah, there are.
And then try to smash the door with that.
Okay. Roll 6 dice for strength check to see if your puny Urge form can rip out a streetlight from its concrete foundation.
Difficulty?
Difficulty is 6, but you want lots of successes.
Nope.
It creaks. You definitely manage to get some of the paint off, and flecks of rust fill the air, but from where you're gripping it, but don't get it out of the ground on this try. Scout, what do?
It's a good question.
You could try and step sideways.
Yeah, that seems like a decent idea.
Okay. Roll 3d10 at 8. You're inside a vampire corrupted area now. It's been shaped to his will for a year.
Okay, so 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes. Connor, what do?
Yeah, now it's the point that he's just activating levers inside. He's going to leave the ones that would be too damaging to the floor, like the submachine guns with silver bullets, to later, because he wants to make something with the 4 buttons.
Yeah, you probably don't have... Like, you aren't able to turn the whole house into a shooting gallery. There are limits, Bacon, okay?
Are you sure, though? Are you sure?
Yes, you don't have enough money and arsenal to do that.
I mean, the clan has a good amount of money.
I think this might be before the treasure was found.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, he wouldn't have. But yeah, so he won't have too much things damaging then. But yeah, he starts activating several levers.
Like, it sounds like it went well, and you know where the traps are. You could just go up there and just stick a knife in the fucker with potents and just take him out.
Yes, but the beast could strike me once and kill me because it's big, has claws, and it's a very bullshit creature. He trusts more his traps than his own strength, because the traps are the way to eternal victory.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the howls from above, at least the one that was howling in pain, seemed to quiet. Give me a perception alertness roll to see how quickly you notice. Radimer says he's rooting for you, Bacon. Yeah. You realize pretty much immediately something's up. They're trying to pull a fast one.
Yeah. He just takes a peek to see where the ones inside are.
You can have like a emergency periscope, like one for each room built in.
Yeah, he rushes to the periscope, takes a look.
That one seems to be frozen in place, and there's a soft glow building around him as he's focusing on reflective surface.
Okay. He sees where he is, and he pulls out the traps in the immediate area.
Okay. So, the roof collapses on top of the scout with silver spikes coming down to try and smash him under their weight. So, Bacon, make an attack roll. Again, 5d 10.
Wait.
Oops.
That's impossible.
You hear a crash next to you, Scout. Somehow it missed you. There was a beam held a little longer than it should have. There's like silver spikes with debris on all sides of you. You just took like a blow to the head with some bashing damage. It's already healed.
I thank Gaia and cry a little as I try to sidestep.
Okay. That
Okay.
disrupted your progress. You need to try again at +1 difficulty because it's getting nastier. You start your 5 minutes over.
Okay. That's bad. That's bad. Is there anyone more traps on that room?
There are, but there are another parts of the room. You can't have
Okay.
20 traps aimed at a single spot.
Okay, so he grabs his knife. He prays to the gods of traps and says, "I'm going to fix this."
So,
I do have a
Theurge,
question,
what do you
though.
wish to do? Keep in mind, you do have jam technology. That's a common gift that lets you fuck machines up.
Yeah, but I can't fuck.
Let me...
I'm not familiar enough with the gift to be able to tell what the fuck I can use it for in this case.
With a gesture, the werewolf unbalances the wild and weird energies within technological devices, either suffusing them with destructive chaos or amplifying their inherent stasis until they refuse to do anything at all. Computers crash, guns jam, cars stall, and even the simplest of shaped objects refuse to function. Blah 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 blah. Spends gnosis, manipulation crowds, and choose the level of complexity she intends to jam. All technological devices of that complexity within 15 meters cease to function for 2 turns per success. And then there's the following chart, and you need to pick one. So for 9, it would be very simple things like guns, baseball bats, etc. And at 8, it would be things like guns. At 7, it would be like automobiles. These simple traps, these would be difficulty 8.
That would be a what roll then?
It would be 6 dice at 8.
Wait,
yeah,
it- They can jam a baseball bat?
Yes, it refuses to
Yes.
smash. Okay, so for 4 turns, the traps don't function. Making Killy proud, Bacon. Shank a bitch. How much Trovsky do you have?
He has to obfuscate.
Okay,
Also,
then...
I need to roll my blood pool.
Wait, doesn't he have 3?
Oh no. He has a lot of potence instead, which is the proper discipline for Nosferatu.
I rolled the blood, but Yeah, my internet's a bit shit today.
Yeah, let's just...
It says it's rolling.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Let's remove a bit of brawl and streetwise and add a dot of alertness and awareness to bards that way. So, Demi,
Yeah.
perception awareness at 7, because you had heightened senses running. Maybe you can
Yeah.
pierce it.
Just tell me how much dice?
3 at 7. Because you're trying to see through his... Okay, Bacon with stealth at 7 to see if the obfuscate holds. Jackalor, what does the Black Fury do?
So she has disabled. He has no. It's a she because it's Black
Yeah.
Fury. She has disabled all technology for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, it's all silver. I guess she's going to try and rip out the streetlight again.
Okay, make another strength check. Bacon, you can start rolling for your ambush attack.
There we go.
Okay. You hear a ripping sound, like something is crumbling, and a squeal of tortured metal from outside, as you're stepping behind the scout, who's focusing.
How do I do an ambush attack again? A few years since I last.
Dex stealth at 6. He could counter if he had a chance to see you. Goodbye,
So-
scout.
This adds to my 2 hit, right?
Yes, yes it does.
Okay.
Feel free to
So I
activate
hit-
potence for this.
Yes. He's going to. He has 9 blood points. I think he's going to activate 4 potence.
Well, that's 1 blood point for whole potent.
Yeah. Potence always expends just 1, so you get 4 free damage for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's good.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they need to have more potence. So yeah, that's melee. So 6 plus 5, 11.
Mm-hmm.
Make daddy proud. Cool. Think you're dead.
So,
So 6 plus 4 damage. 4
no,
automatic.
if you activated the potence, it auto succeeds, but you don't add it for.
Yeah, so I have base 4 strength,
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 for the hit,
Plus
plus 4
1.
automatic,
Yeah, plus 1 from the knife.
and 1 from the knife, so that's 7. 6. So that's 7 damage.
Would you like to spend a willpower to keep this
I'm not-
caveman form somewhat intact? He's not in Krenos. I'm pretty sure he never shifted. He's just in caveman. The werewolves are outside.
Oh, so he doesn't have a beautiful fur.
Yeah.
Fuck it. It was a disappointment. He was too into it that he went too early. He will try again next year. Yeah, he just finished the creature.
Jackalor,
Can I-
roll for rage again as you see a figure appear behind your friend who's trying to step sideways and just jam a silver knife up through the base of his
Is it-
skull.
Is it lower difficulty now? Because that's bad.
Actually, you have an extra rage point. You have 5 normally. Roll with 6 because you're overflowing. Actually, no, let's make it a 7. Roll 7. 7 at 4, Jackalor.
Yep, that's a frenzy.
So-
So, the guy with the lamppost, or a gal with the lamppost.
Bacon, you just see a lamppost go smashing through one of the walls and pierce through. the reinforced wood you placed there? You're muted.
Fuck. He just gives a smile to them, and he runs away.
Yeet into the sewers.
Does since the galley was behind the scout and probably went in due to the frenzy and all of this, is he dead too?
No, because the dodge let you get outside, and then you frenzied when you saw that the scout was trapped inside with all the silver.
So, what did I do during the frenzy? Did I go in?
You were trying to desperately smash through the steel bars, and you made good progress on smashing through them, but, you know, you didn't have enough time, essentially.
Yeah, the guy inside is dead. But hey, it looks like that piece of the wall is broken. You can go inside and follow the picture.
So, in your frenzy, do you wish to rip out the lamppost, widen the hole, and finally make it inside? Because eventually all those bars and steel and silver defenses are gonna crumble and you'll be able to follow. Or, let's put differently. Just how bloodlusted are all of you? Let's go and check. How are the Teurges, Jackalor?
Ree!
Demi, how's the Bard? Take the Bard's at like 10 rage now because just like, no, Kenny!
When I rolled for rage, I got 5 successes. I ranged more than the other.
Demi, actually, everyone, take your base rage, add 2, like Jackalord did. You don't need to roll again for the one that already, you know, key to the lamppost. And roll again at 4 to see if you go into a worm frenzy.
What was the Galliard's base? I think it was 7 dice, right?
Yeah, so it goes to 9. You're looking
At
for...
4.
If you get 6 successes, you're completely lost to it and start attacking everyone, including teammates. Okay.
Lamppost is going into his face.
Okay. So... this is blessed.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that that if you enter frenzy and have more rage than your permanent rage than your gnosis rating, you always attack everyone.
Could be.
No,
Pretty sure
there
that's-
is a variance there, I'm pretty sure. But there might be some bullshit rule. Either way, the judge has the most strength other than the... No, let's check the Galliard, because one of you is gonna smash through and the others are gonna try and... Okay. Nexi, Demi both roll 7 dice at 6 for strength to see which of you makes it through the walls first.
Ooh, nope. I don't think any of us get closer.
Okay.
Should we just re-roll?
Now, Jackalor, roll 6d10 at 6 to see if your guys make it in first then. Okay.
Nope, that's a botch.
Okay. So the Stargazer runs up the lamppost and jumps on the second floor. There's like a roof part before you have a second floor of a smaller structure on top. Steps on the roof and falls through, and you hear howls of pain as the other Teurge yeets through a recently made hole to try and get to the Nosferatu that hurt the party. As the Bard starts fighting the judge, having lost themselves to the firm frenzy.
the guy with -2, did he land on any additional silver? Is the
Yes.
question.
Of course. Of course he did.
So I need to roll to hit again.
No, we're just gonna handle it this way. Everyone, roll wits athletics to see just how bad this gets, to how well you can avoid any remaining dangers.
What's their wits athletics ratings?
Judge is 5. Bard is 4. And shamans are 2.
Wow. Difficulty 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
And the second shaman? That's the one that botched.
I think he's dying.
So, Bacon. Now, why don't you roll me 6d10s 3 times for all the traps he falls into, smashing through the building.
F.
Okay,
I think he died.
F's in chat.
what do you do once sanity reasserts itself and you realize just how badly this went?
Oh, we're all heavily fucking wounded. I fought a judge. That's not gonna look good on paper.
You had a worm frenzy. That's status losses.
Yeah. Berserk Frenzy also has status, wisdom loss -1. But succumbing to the troll of the worm is -4 wisdom.
So you have like the Krynos body of the Stargazer Theurge is still inside. And when they die to supernatural foes or things like silver, they don't always shift back on their own. At least in my
Also-
games they don't, so people can get pelts.
Yeah. Also, performing heinous acts in the troll of the worm, it gives you 3 honor. Attacking your own packmates counts. And 1 wisdom. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be negative 3 honor and -1 wisdom.
I am
but-
honorable. Die, comrade.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's just a
Okay.
fucking.
Like, what I'm wondering about is, do you try and recover the body from the
Yes.
House of Death?
I mean, we have to.
Oh, so
Even though
you
we're
guys are
heavily wounded.
still trying to get inside of the House of Death. Oh, that's marvelous.
And we can travel to the body through the Umbra, right?
Okay, everyone roll a luck die. Those who still have living characters.
F.
Bacon, roll 6d10.
Rest in peace, Judge. Roll high.
And you got how many before on the wits athletics?
3. You
3?
got 3.
Okay. Then he is badly hurt. He's mauled with silver, but he's still alive.
Wait, wasn't this one fighting against werewolves?
Yeah, I was fighting the judge as well.
Yeah,
so
but
we
it's weird how werewolves count if it
mean-
counts as ag. But at the very least, he could soak it with his own stuff.
Okay.
Well, judges have in Krynos form 5 soak. So he could have taken some damage, so... Okay, he has to be carried out, but he still lives. The Theurge can
I can
heal
heal
him.
him.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's sad. I got you.
2, and you just humiliated the others.
Yeah, how is this for morale, by the way?
It's gonna take a hit.
Oh, and I think for the first time in years, Connor is going to the edition.
So, War Forces, War Council, Mysterious Note. Let's just add the defeats section.
2 dead, 3 absolutely humiliated. Worm frenzies included.
Bless. So,
Also, Litany may indeed have been broken. I think people noticed.
2
A lot
killed,
of crashing.
back imploded. Made nation look weak to vamps. Because they perceive this as a dick measuring contest where they're trying to intimidate you at the moment.
Yeah. Who would win one smelly boy or 5 furry boy?
Magnificent, isn't it? He has 6 downtime actions left.
I think he can do this again. I feel like somebody might actually take the bait because they need to redeem themselves.
Okay, so he got 9 successes on this, and he got 2 werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna give him an extra dot of status, bringing him to 2 and 2 dots of clan status. Because he's a hero to the Nosferatu people.
So it's Albert Connor.
Yeah, he has clan status 3 and status 2. And
So just put in parentheses clan status 3.
No,
just
don't
leave it.
list clan status there.
yeah, don't bother.
Yeah, I guess.
He does, by the way, in case that comes up and I forget, have the Tunnel Rat merit. It's a 5-point merit for being able to find out to move underground effectively. And he has the flaw of having no sense of smell. So he can tell if he's making the place stink of shit.
Plus,
He does have a lot of resource to maintain, but I think Vivian is sad about this, but Kurt doesn't give a fuck. He just... Listen, this guy's a security consultant. He gets paid into this account. So for 2 werewolves dying, I'm just gonna tick him to like resources 2. And he's officially on the payroll somewhere.
oof. Now the question is, can he do it again?
Do you want to try it again?
It worked really well the first time.
Yeah, he probably smart enough to know that this trap won't work, at least for the next tier or the other one. They will be smart enough for a few months at least.
But he needs
It
that
doesn't-
while to set it up anyway.
He could either do that, or he could help clan the shared safe spots on the sewers. It's the 2 things that he would probably do.
Okay, so let's see. Intelligence crafts then. Potence helps for half. Obfuscate helps for half. Resource helps for half. So that's 4. Animals help for, I would say, full, because he can keep a lookout and work when no one's around. So 5, 6, reduction of 6, difficulty is 9, so we can bring it to a 5 if we spend a lot of time on that. Okay, so that would be 10 more successes on preparing safe spots around the city.
Okay, so we have 26 to say
By the way,
in total.
yeah, it's not much I can give him for this. I can give him like a dot of contact, really, because he's met a few people just setting this up and telling them about where to go. Okay, and guess who made a hit list for when the Arun Elder starts killing people?
It is completely expected. That's why he probably spent most of his time on Secure Fortress, taunting werewolves when they came close.
I do get a feeling something's off about this sheet. As in something's missing. Let's drive one. Yeah, something is definitely missing. Raft, stealth, drive, melee. Okay. There's that. Strength, blah, blah, blah. Should have animal can 3, does he? Does. So what the fuck is missing? Let's give him the missing point as a dot of melee, because something's wrong there. It's less than he should. Okay. So he did a thing. Now we're up to Toreador. So we have Sybil, who has fame, status, clan status, and contacts, along with the standard Toreador disciplines. And she was gonna make movies. So I think that's an intelligence performance role, honestly. And this would be maintaining fame and contacts and trying to gain into resources. It's also more fame, etc. So, intelligence performance, what helps? Auspics, contacts help fully. Presence partially, because it helps her talk people into financing things and the like. Celerity doesn't really, so 5, 7, bases 8. She's gonna spend willpower on this. And 2 actions at a time, I think. No, let's do the maintenance one at the... Yeah, no. But that's the automatic one, so botches and failures don't really fuck you. Okay, so that is a total of 9. That's enough to maintain fame and contacts and enough to start getting something. So resources 1. And 1 left over. The 1 left over goes into maintaining clan status. So that's 2 so far. Well, no, it's 4. So 1 more, so that maintains clan status. And what should she get? Fame or clan status for Sybil? Or more resources? Or more contacts?
I think it's Sybil. I think clan
Yeah,
status actually fits.
Okay, so clan status.
So
she
she's
gets-
actually a bit unique, if I remember right. Like she's a goody two shoes without world that's not goody two shoes.
Yeah. I should have been taking Discipline Prodigy for presence into account. Fuck. Well, those were good rolls, except the maintenance one, so I'm not gonna re-roll them down. Okay, and then Charisma Empathy, I guess, to try and encourage people to be less shit.
Definitely.
I think Auspex and Presence would apply fully, because I don't think she has any qualms about using those when the situation is right. At least on the assholes. So 7 for that, because Prodigy. And states and contacts for half, so that's 9. Which means that she's rolling at 6. Okay, clan status got maintained, and status got maintained with this. And she goes status 3. Actually, with the willpower expenditure, she has enough to go up 2 points, but I'm gonna give her more contacts, not more status. Because 3 is, for now.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Isn't Sybil's now on the Hounds, right?
She would have to maintain order then.
Yeah, she did, because I just opened up because I'm like, didn't she join this as like because she was a goody two shoes, like just a balance thing?
Actually, no, that's wrong. It should be 9 at 6. Oops. So 9 at 6. Demi, it's your clan.
This is entirely your fault.
Add 4 successes to maintaining order and roll 1d5 plus 2.
So how many successes to maintaining order?
4.
So 22 maintaining order.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who wants to play Sybil for this?
I have to, for fuck's sake. I have to.
Okay, finish rolling the
6.
yeah, the werewolf pack.
Tell me what I have to.
65, then 6d13, then 6d10. Auspice, tribe, and
What the fuck is the Galliards? What? What?
fucking
What?
savage. They were expecting to. Oh, they're hunting a Toreador.
It makes so much fucking sense. I hate it. Oh my god, we need to have a rap battle. Rap battle, please. Anyways, next one I'm rolling.
6d13.
Okay, a mixed bunch. Good. Then
Then you need 6d10.
oh my god, there's a lupus. And isn't that a metis as well?
Yep.
Oh my god, what is this bunch?
So Theurge
What?
is a metis, so it's 5 gnosis. Because metis get more. Okay, let me just go through the tribes so you know. Because you don't have necessarily access to the list the way I do. At least not as easily, it follows the same order as the book. So, the first one, the first Galliard, is a Bonar. The Arun is a Glasswalker. The next Galliard is a Silent Strider. One after that is a Child of Gaia. The last one is a Silver Fang. And the Metis is a Get of Fenris.
What a fucking abomination. But looking at it, there's actually not that bad of a chance to be able to talk our way out of this. What do you think?
Sure.
It's up to you.
Also, now to actually take a better look at the city, this map, isn't this literally a flood?
Yeah.
Fuck.
What, you have
I don't know.
a problem, Demi?
No, it's just like I don't really know what Sybil would do. Like she's high on humanity. It's like she'd do good is the thing, right? And she failed on doing what exactly? Like maintaining order in this.
It's probably a new visitor. Like a Malkavian on the street corner. The fury tide will wash us away! Just go away, the prince hates this kind of shit, just stop. Yeah, I think something like that, something really public and retarded. So, someone's gonna have to play two bards. Who wants the Urge, who wants the Arun? It's probably like on the way back from visiting someone that's been Oh my fucking god, I know what she did. She was checking in on Byron before he finally snapped as he was struggling with the takeover. Trying to figure out what was wrong and make sure he doesn't do something stupid. And the werewolves, well, Byron, actually she's probably been visiting him regularly to keep him from exploding.
Probably.
So it's like, Byron is watched a lot, so... Okay, so Demi's playing Sybil. Jackler, camera is off. Who wants the Arun?
I have no idea which one of them does what. So...
Arun is the warrior. Do you want the
Oh
warrior?
yeah, I take the warrior. I smash things.
Okay, you take the warrior and one of the bards. Have fun. He's tagging along. Nexi, do you want the shaman or do you want two
Sure.
bards? Okay. Jackalow,
Sure, I'll
enjoy
take
two.
the
Enjoy two bards.
I'm so
Metis.
fucking tempted.
Metis have sense worm, so they will be able to use that.
Oh, that's me, right? Because I'm the shaman.
Yep.
I'm gonna use it to like find the worm wherever it hides.
Oh,
think
you
that
follow.
I think that was a follow, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's 2 follows in a single session. That's like a record or something. Well, you have, like, you've been tracking her. She takes the same route back, more or less. So, you can decide how you want to confront her. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Okay.
What the fuck would Sybil be doing? That's such a rough fucking thing. Like, guys, I'm looking at her sheet right now because Krista opened it up for me. I don't know
And
what
I'm
to
back.
do.
I'll come back, Chocolo. You have 2 of the Galliards. Just run, Derry.
I'd love to.
Don't you have celerity?
Yes. But
Yeah, just run.
Yep, up that. She's not the fastest. Let's just say that.
Blood buff.
Depends on how much blood I have.
Yeah,
well,
Sybil
buff.
has guilt racked, so it's 1d10 plus 3.
Yeah, oh my fucking god, she's just way too fucking good. Oh my god, she's too pure for this.
Jacklor, is your camera off intentionally?
Oh, sorry, forgot. Turn it back on.
Now,
Naxi
If
just
I
delicately
was-
takes a bite like, I'm gonna smoke a bitch.
I mean, we should stealth ambush her probably, or something.
You are still under orders to extract information where possible. This is earlier on, so actually, theoretically, your orders are to torture her for information. Because
Yeah, so
people...
stealth grapple and take her out of the city and then torture her.
Yeah, pretty much.
like, if I was Sybil, right, and I just finished doing stuff with Byron, right, where would I fucking go? Like, where would I be heading? With this nature. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Back to Elysium. Probably.
Either that or a public place, honestly.
I mean,
That's what
that's
I'm
why she probably takes a walk and parks away his waist, because she needs a break after talking with
breather.
him.
The thing is, does she take a breather by not being with that or being with good people?
I think she needs time to think away from vampires, honestly, for a few minutes. So it's probably
enough.
just like, okay, I left my car a little ways away, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, let's just say that she was heading. I don't fucking know, toward like. I just take a park usually if you need a breather. I don't know.
She wouldn't head into the park, because that's danger central.
No, not the main park. I was more thinking just like a location.
I mean,
I don't fucking
New
know.
Orleans, it's not like a highly urbanized city, especially at this time period. You can just take a walk, enjoy the night, and just, without...
Yeah, okay then.
Until you get to places that are really central, like the French Quarter, where there's just people everywhere the whole time.
Yeah, fair enough then.
Okay. So she's walking down the street.
Just very deep in thought.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Bards have a dex stealth of 3 because they're good at other things. So it probably won't be the bard. Shamans have a dex stealth of 2 because they're good at other things.
Okay, but what about a warrior?
A warrior has a dex stealth of 6.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't have a ragabash, so...
Yeah, so the warrior and grapples her in Krynos or something.
You can just come yeeting out of a side alley and swipe her to the ground with a fist.
Yeah, I think that seems safe, but everyone else is not there at the moment.
I mean,
guess.
everyone else is further away and just rush up, so...
Does anybody have Sense Worm on them?
Yes.
The Metis.
Yeah, I have it.
Ooh, that's gonna be spicy.
So that I mean, I think we should just rush, grab her, and leave again with her.
Pull up in a van! Who has the best drive here? Bards have 5 dots of drive. Shamans
See, perfect.
don't have drive. warriors don't have drive. So it would have to be a bard.
Okay, we drive up with like a van, the warrior jumps out, drags her in, we drive off.
Up to 100 if it's all generics Redemer. So somewhere between 40 and 100, effectively. Enough, in other words, to make it fun.
Now the real question is, do I roll danger sense?
Yes.
Okay, difficulty.
Well, they're not gonna kill you and you have a way out of it, but misunderstandings happen, so let's make it a 6. This is still a direct threat. Yes, something's off. As you're walking, something isn't right.
I'll activate Auspex and look, like stand still, activate Auspex and look around.
Okay.
Maybe it's maybe I said something bad, and maybe Byron's stalking me or something.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, that's even a fuck me. Like, I'll seriously take a fucking werewolf kidnapping than a stalking Byron. Jesus.
Okay. So you scan for Invisibrews. Roll perception alertness at... Are you boosting your eyes or all your senses?
I mean, this would just be, just activating Auspex on sort of a reflex, so presumably everything.
Okay, because how did we agree to change it back when we talked about the heightened senses not being quite as... rules discussion. Okay, that's for detecting stuff. Okay, so you just get a -1 then.
Okay, so my difficulty goes to 5.
Yeah. And whoever is driving, roll with stealth. It would be one of the bards.
How much is that?
It's 1 dice.
Wait, what do you mean 1 dice?
Werewolf bards have shit wits. They're musicians, not warriors.
Bless, I don't think they can succeed then, but they can botch.
Who wants to roll for the one doing driving?
Yeah, let me do it. I have 1 bard, right?
Yeah.
Which difficulty is 6?
Can assume that he spends willpower on this one, if you wish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would.
Okay, defender wins then that's them.
Yeah, no, there's just a car leisurely rolling down the street at 2 a.m. No Byron though, not that you can see. So,
Continue on.
Bacon, roll 1d10 for the Warriors' initiative as the doors pulled open for you. Okay, so let's count it out. +4 from dexterity, +3 from wits, so that is 13. Oh, and +10 for that gift.
I think that's going first.
Roll Sybil's initiative all the same.
Yeah, I think I can actually just...
Yeah, you can select her now.
Modifier, she has 2 sleds. Wow, but it doesn't matter.
So close and yet so far. Okay, you can attempt a defensive action because they didn't beat you on the approach.
I mean,
Because it was a
somebody's
die.
gonna-
You need one more to successfully launch a stealth attack, essentially, unless you have obfuscate. So you can try and dodge this. Bacon, are you gonna shift into Krenos for this?
Well, why wouldn't I?
Okay, so this is Strength Brawl. That's 12 dice of goodness.
and I'm probably just quickly reacting with a Dex Athletics.
Yeah,
I
you're
have
trying to
6
twist out of it as a werewolf just comes yeeting out of the van in your face.
Nope. I'm grappled.
Okay, Bacon. Roll me 8 dice of bashing. Just from the weight impacting you at speed. Roll soak.
I got 2 stam. 2 bashing.
Yep, you take 2 bashing.
Yeah, the warriors just smile at you, showing his throat.
Do I have to roll courage or something?
No, they don't have shadows in Impergium, so you're able to function. You're not driven into Rorschach. You're probably terrified as all fuck, all the same.
Fair enough. I'd like to put a suggestion if possible. Combat's over. You're the ST. Take over the NPC.
Okay. She is not struggling, she just goes still in your claws. Like a prey animal.
Good.
I wanna use Sense Burn on her.
Okay, roll 6 dice at 8. It's hard to tell, but there is a faint hint of something. She just spent 2 hours with Byron.
Really? That's how? Aw, you piece of crap.
It's Worm Central, Demi! It leaves a trace. It literally says that gifts let you pick up traces like that.
Yeah, I mean, then it looks like we got the right one, I guess.
So she's bundled into the van.
Did I forget to turn off my camera?
Yes. You're a
Fuck.
degenerate. We saw everything.
No! You saw the murder!
Sybil's about to get murdered. She just went into the van with the werewolves.
Well, shit, she's dead. I liked her too. She helped me regain my humanity.
Well, she's not gonna be dead. She does have a destiny point, but she might need to burn that. If things go horribly.
She does have really high humanity. They might not kill her.
Okay, so, guys. Demi,
Mm-hmm.
you can pick one of the bards. Whichever tribe you prefer.
I don't know. Just give me one. I don't remember the tribes.
Okay, so Silverfang.
Fair
You're
enough.
you're a noble bard.
Noble bard.
And you all, you can play the warrior, Bacon. Next, you can play the Theurge. And you two can play bards. And I'll play Sybil's part for the interrogation. Because this is what really determines if she lives or needs to spend a destiny point. So you drive her outside of the locations where she might be looked for. It's just a shack in the middle of the swamp. You park the car on the road and just carry her the last couple of 100 meters till you're at the appropriate location and just bundle her inside.
She's not resisting at all, right?
She's not, she's just looking around terrified. You may begin whenever you are ready. However you wish to do this.
I have a lie detector thing.
Let's see. Truth of Gaia, I think, is a Philodox thing, and it's only on the judges.
So we don't have a judge.
You
No,
don't.
You don't.
Like, unless she talks. You have the option of bringing one in from another pack later on, but the idea is that, you know, just for a start, don't confront her, just let her lie. That's the Shadow Lord Elders telling you this. You can tell a lot from the lies that people choose to tell. Just write everything down, and then we'll question her again with lie detection.
Okay. I'm one of the galliards.
Yeah.
Let's start this way. Where's your haven?
What?
Where do you sleep during the day?
Why would you... They grabbed me. The
It's an easy
Elysium,
question.
usually, I just... What?
Okay.
I'll being, also, a galleon in this interrogation and liking proper manners, I'll grab her by the neck and hold her in the cheeks and just tell her to speak clearly before letting her go.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
And speak only when asked.
Okay.
I hit her.
Jacqueline, you're not good with women at all, are you?
I will write down everything she says, every rumpa and stuff.
Okay. So, Galliards, after I rearranged them slightly,
Are you in Hamid or Krenos, Jack?
Ahmed.
have a dex brawl of 4 and a strength of 3. Resolve your attack.
Miss.
Kind of rocks back in shock when you try to hit her.
Speak only when spoken to. Good.
I
Next.
think that's a frenzy roll right there, because you're being a dick and a half. Okay, she's good for now.
What's their nature?
For what, werewolves?
No, for the galliard.
For the Galliard, werewolves don't use natures, they get their natures from auspices.
Ah, okay.
Like, sometimes I just put asshole, demeanor asshole in there, because it fits, but...
Fair enough. I guess I'll go with... Who of the leadership have you last spoken to?
Who do you mean by leadership?
How did... He's struggling to understand. The ones that do all the decisions.
Your eldest.
Okay, I think I need to roll intelligence politics if he knows who's the fucking eldest.
I mean, the werewolves have their own elders, so it's like,
Oof.
Eldest? You mean like Byron and Benjamin?
Do we know who this
You
Byron
were
is?
briefed about Byron. You don't know Benjamin. You haven't been told. The elders
Is
probably
that-
know, but...
Do we know... Or Byron is like he actual leadership, or is he a foot soldier to us?
You know
Don't
that
know.
Byron is a horrendous fucking monster, and to be very cautious, and that's the one vampire that you actually have orders of. The moment he makes anything that could be interpreted as an aggressive move, strike to kill first, don't wait to find out.
So Byron is your eldest, is he? Tell me, how do you associate with him?
When and where?
What do you mean? I just went to visit him.
Where and when?
Tonight! A few blocks from where you picked me up!
How close?
I don't know, I wasn't counting steps. She gives you like a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And tell me, how many innocents have you desecrated with this Byron?
We haven't desecrated anyone! Well, okay, but that was consensual. That doesn't count. I thought you weren't prudes. I thought you were, like, what the fuck? What are you even talking about?
And what of this Benjamin you speak of? I want to kill myself so hard right now.
What about him?
Tell us about
He's
him.
the harmless old man. You leave him alone.
How long?
Mother. 100, 200.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
How old?
He looks like he's in his 60s.
I just look at the others and I'm like, wait, what age are we talking about now?
How long has he been a leech?
He's not a leech. He's a Toreador.
We mean one of you.
What do you mean, one of me? I'm human. That's a lie, by the way.
That.
She hasn't healed the bashing either. He's gonna spend the willpower for an auto success on the deception.
That'd be a manipulation empathy or subterfuge, because the way she's predicting it.
I rolled it as manipulation subterfuge.
Fair enough.
Actually,
Underway.
no. They should be manipulation performance. If
This
she's
is
starting,
the,
like, it's genuine confusion, but she's starting to play into it.
This is my attack roll, actually. Punching her. Or slapping her, to be more exact.
Oh, you're hitting her again?
Yeah.
You piece of shit. Okay, Bart's perception empathy is 5. For a shaman, it is a 5, and for an Aron, it will be fucking horrendous.
Nope.
It's a 3 for an Aron.
Do we get to 2 rolls with the galliards?
We'll get to that. Bacon, the warrior gets 3. So, Bacon and
Fuck, she's speaking.
Bacon, Nyaxi, roll for the spare galliards as well.
So more trees.
No, galliards are 5s. But she got 5 success because she spent willpower on the performance.
But yeah, should I roll? What's the damage, did you say? 2 strength?
3 strength for galliards, I'm pretty sure.
That gives me 4 dice of damage.
Mm-hmm.
-1 because fist.
No -1 for fist. Brawl attacks are
Even
flat.
staff?
Brawl attacks are flat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She has to suck.
Why are you doing this? I haven't done anything to you. Please.
Where does this Benjamin reside?
I don't know. He's at the Elysium all the time.
Werewolves don't have. They probably know where our Elysium is. Have we been informed or not? That's one of the bigger places.
You know that area is Leech Central. You don't know the exact address. As in, they didn't necessarily bother informing every pack of exact location. It's just don't go there in general. French Quarter is off limits for now, until specifically sent there.
And where is Elysium?
Address.
I mean, it's on the promenade. It's in the French Quarter. It's just.
What does it look like?
Please just stop hitting me, please.
What does it look like?
I don't know. I can't remember. My face hurts. You're a fucking monster.
Cooperate with us, and we won't hurt you anymore.
Good cop, bad cop, I guess.
Basically, it always works.
She is gonna try and use Presence 3 on the Arun that believed her and said, fuck, she's saying the truth. And she's just gonna entreat him and say, please, you believe me, you have to help me, they're crazy. Let me find the rules for.
I think it was appearance empathy.
Yeah, I believe so.
Check.
Yeah, please, let's check, because this is the plan she's managed to put together with how the situation's developed.
Appearance empathy, difficulty is the target's current willpower.
Yeah.
The number of success determines how long the subject is entranced, as per the chart below.
Okay.
Yep. Appearance empathy.
Appearance empathy. So, difficulty is 6, down to 5, because... So, and she's gonna spend a willpower.
That's 1 month.
A month.
So for the next month, Bacon, your warrior is enamored of this pale, delicate flower.
He just asks for the one. Are we sure that she's a leech? I mean,
Yes.
Of course we are. She's conspiring with Byron and this Benjamin.
Isn't she just one of their servants? Probably manipulated by them.
The elders told us she was a leech.
Bacon, your Arun is a glasswalker. To you, to some extent, all of these other tribes are fucking savages.
Do you doubt the word of our elders?
What happens when you capture a social clan and let them talk?
I mean, I guess I'll employ the sensitive worm again.
Okay, roll at difficulty 9.
9? Wasn't it lower last time?
It was, but it's been fading over time as you took her out of the city. You don't sense anything. Seems clean.
I don't sense the worm in her, brothers.
Impossible.
Maybe the records are incomplete.
See, she was just a victim.
The elders said she was a
Listen,
leech,
you can
she's a
just
leech.
let me go. I'll quit this job tonight. I'll just leave. I'll go to another town, please.
I'm going to go up to her. Just like, hold her at, sort of like at the mouth.
She flinches back.
Yeah, no. It's like, right here, like where it's ready to be bitten, right? Just in case. Checking her temperature, and then if she doesn't bite me, just see where to, like, open up her mouth forcibly just to see where the fangs are.
There's no fangs. She seems warm enough. Or at least she's not cold. Werewolves probably run a bit more hot than normies, but she seems alive.
He seems okay-ish.
But you were warned that they can fake being alive.
Mm.
But then she seemed warm the moment you dragged her into the van as well, so...
Huh. I know. We used some fire on her. That'll tell if she's a leech or not.
No! No, please, 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 please! Fucking burn me!
You're going to permanently scar her if she isn't.
Why would you
No.
do that? What's
And if she's
wrong with
immortal,
you?
What does it matter?
But what
can
if
just-
you're wrong?
You can
It's
just
just immortal.
Such acts are reminiscent of the worm, Galliard. Torture is... Torture
How are
on the
we-
wrongs, on the
How are
innocent,
we-
are looked down upon.
How are we better than the leech if we just mutilate mortals for nothing?
What? They mutilate people!
Bring the torch. We won't burn her, but we will check if the fires have any effect.
And he gets a torch.
And I'm going to put it up to her. Like, not right into her face so it could actually burn, but just like enough to, be close. I'm sorry, Sybil. I'm so sorry that I do this. Please succeed. I swear to God, please succeed.
Fail. Fail.
No.
Believe.
You okay? Go on. Go on. Go on. Come on, please. For the love of...
Yes.
Wait,
She
does she have
spent-
willpower?
Yeah, she did. She needs one more success. She doesn't have any more willpower.
Oh no.
No!
So she has 4 turns, perfectly normal, before she goes into panic.
She tries to use Dread Gaze on you before trying to make a break for it in Frenzy.
No, Sybil. I'm so sorry.
So it's Charisma Intimidation. So 6 dice. It's with Courage on a Bard. That's Count Werewolves as having 4 Courage always, so it goes down to... So it's difficulty 5, but it goes to a 4. You have to flee.
So I just, see her, the corner of her eye on a fucking second, and just drop the torch and fucking...
No, she fangs out, hisses at you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm running.
I told you she's a leech, and go to grab her.
Don't think you said that you tie her down, so she's gonna try and make a break for the door and activate 2 celerity actions.
Yeah,
And buff
Well, I guess
dex
we should
by
roll
2
initiative.
at the same time.
the warrior that it's enthralled, he's just looking confused, a bit betrayed, doing nothing.
But yeah, initiative.
Yes. Well, Demi, actually, do you want to play this out on Sybil trying to escape, or should I?
You do it. You've already taken the roll.
Okay. Then we need to roll initiative one more time. Okay. And let's roll as a
Galliard.
group for the Galliards because... Well,
She has a better bonus.
Yeah, she does. Oh my god. Wait, aren't we rolling as a group for the bards?
yeah, for the bards, yes. But Warrior...
Yeah, they rolled
Oh.
13.
That's another...
Yeah, you already rolled a
That's
13.
another
It's
fucking
just at the urge.
Got the wrong one.
Oh my god, she's actually higher on initiative.
Okay, so your buddy goes running, you snap to her because it was looking like, yeah, she's actually human. I was like, aww. And then she just yeets towards the window. I'm gonna say that since it's a small shack, when your turns come around, she's essentially just outside the window. It's enough to wall tower, but not enough to make much distance beyond that.
Well, are you counting her wound penalties?
She's in
Frenzy.
Rodrek. Doesn't
Frenzy,
matter.
Yeah. Yeah, wound does not matter in first track.
You did this to her, Demi.
I
It was
know,
so
I mean-
fucking close. She was gonna talk her way out of it.
I know, but I had to play the part.
I know.
So yeah.
I mean, even if they capture her,
Run.
Bacon is gonna be arguing for not, yeeting her.
True.
Okay, so what does the werewolf shaman do? The Metis dude.
Oh. I mean, I guess we have to catch her again, so shift into his wolf form for that.
Currently, I'm gonna say the shack's door is closed, so and there's window, so you'd have to jump out in wolf form then.
That should not be a problem.
Okay, so insta shift, jump out, you're next to her. Okay? And then the werewolf bards.
How much rage do they have, max?
7.
So they can spend 3 rage per turn?
4. It's rounded up.
Ah.
This is gonna make
I
the
guess.
downtime actions drag on forever if we keep doing encounters when people botch, but I feel like we should because this is so fucking fun.
It is. It really is.
Especially since now I can just include you and hand you werewolves to play against characters you like.
I like Tipple too.
Okay, since there's 4 bards there, each of you take one of them essentially. So,
Okay.
while Jacklor's thinking, Demi, do you know what your bard's gonna do?
I mean, one of mine was running away. The other one, I don't know what tribe it is, but
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
so-
Changing to
Okay, so you take another Galliard and one is running away, warrior's sitting it out, so you all get Galliards and Axie gets the Urge.
I think in terms of the fastest way of traveling, is to quickly change into lupus form and then have
His
chase.
goes faster.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's a direwolf form, it's wolf but bigger and better.
I'm gonna turn into lupus simply in case for any slender moments need.
Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah, I'll take up Hispa as well.
Okay, so when you jump through the window, you're gonna need to make a strength check to widen it with your jump.
And I'm going to spend 2 rage.
On what?
Yeah, 2 rage on extra actions to get to her.
Okay, what kind of extractions? Just to get to
running.
her, to stay next to her?
Yeah.
Okay. Bacon, what about the Galliard entrusted to you?
The creature is running. Yeah, he's also going to turn into one of the big wolf forms and follow her.
Okay, so you're on Hispo as well. Okay. She keeps running, blurring into motion. One of you declared spending an action for staying next to her. That was Jacklor, right?
Well, 2 actions due to rage.
Okay, you're able to stay next to her. The others start falling behind for this turn. Next turn, let's start with the bards this time. Declare properly. Everyone declare what do.
Chase.
Chase the monster.
Are any of you spending rage?
Oh, for additional movement?
Yeah.
There's 4 4 rage left on my character. So
Yes, 1 for shifting and...
And 2 for
I mean-
2 for extra actions. So yeah, I'll spend another 2 rage for extra actions.
I'll
You
spend.
might be
I'll
you
take
move
her.
faster in wolf form, at least as far as running speed is concerned. You might be able to keep up with 1.
I'll spend the 1 then.
Okay.
Same.
You are
Yeah,
further
that's-
behind because you didn't spend rage on the first, so you could spend 2 to start closing the gap.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Nyaxi.
I should also still be able to spend 2 to close the gap.
Okay. So, what would Sybil do? I kind of feel like even in Rotrek, the beast would be like, stay away. Given that, you know.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Dread Gaze and then Celerity for move.
Yeah, so 2 more blood points for celerity. Which means that you're all gonna be next to her, but she's gonna dread gaze Jackalor's Galliard. So that's 6 at 7, because you're in one of the combat-y forms. Then you're not fully human anymore. Okay. Round ends, you're all next to her. At this point, she's in a circle of wolves, just desperately trying to juke away. What do?
Grapple.
Grapple.
Okay, keep in mind.
Grapple.
Grapple?
Grapple.
No, actually, I'm going to move. In case this fails, I'm going to keep on moving forward to block the if she.
Okay, so you're ready to try and chase or block her in.
Yes.
Okay. So you 3 are grappling. Well, keep in mind, these are effectively bite attacks. Because you're latching on with your jaws and pulling her to the ground.
Yeah.
And we could just jump on her back and try to press her to the ground.
Kinky.
Pylon.
Okay. So what do? Let's see. You were the fastest Jackalor. The beast is gonna grapple you. And the 2 celerity actions are gonna go towards trying to fang you. So, Sybil buffed her dex by 2, which means that she does yay much as bashing. Bards have 4 soak. Plus 3 from... Actually, no. His poke has less, but it's still like plus 2 to stamina, I think. Jackalor, if you would soak, I take it you're looking up the form.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Just assume it's 6 for now. Yeah, it does nothing.
Shrugs it off.
But her, well, she still tackles you to the ground and her fangs are out. She's like going in when the others come at her. So, for the Theurge, the Dex Brawl is 4 base plus form bonuses. For the Bard, it's also 4. So roll your attacks as soon as you can. Does anyone have the forms open?
Yes.
Fuck no.
Yes, I have them.
Okay,
His bow is plus 3 strength, plus 2 dex, and plus 3 stamina.
okay. And Lupus is how much?
Lupus is... wait, it's on the next page. Lupus is plus 1 strength, plus 2 dex, and plus 2 stamina.
Plus 2 dex, plus 1 stamina.
Plus 2 stamina, but 1 strength.
So like this. Okay, so you're rolling 6 dice to attack those you're attacking.
And I need to take control of the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Oof.
How much dex did you say they have? Dex roll, that is.
It's strength roll. Well, you are in.
Oh, strength roll, yeah.
You're in Hispo,
Mm-hmm.
so that should be a total of 7, I think. You take control of the grapple. So that's the attacks. So you're trying to grab hold of her, so you're just gonna inflict your strength as lethal because you're not trying to go for damage. But some of you are in lupus, some of you are in warformier forms. So Naxi, the shaman was in lupus, right? So it's 3 dice.
And I was in his ball. I think Demi went lupus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the only
then
one
you
in
want
lupus,
lupus.
and I'm not.
Okay, so in Hispo, that would be 5 dice.
I think his spell bite does +1 extra damage, but that's only if you bite.
I mean, you are biting, but you're biting to lock down the joint and just drag her to the ground.
Yeah.
So, and 6 for you, Bacon.
6 for me as well.
No, you just took control of the grapple. You didn't actually
Ah.
bite necessarily because. Why do you hate fun, Bacon?
I'm sorry. I mean, she's a Toreador, right? I don't care about her. She can die.
Okay, so congratulations. That is just enough to render her into torpor.
Okay, but how does she get out of a destiny point now?
I mean, probably the warrior that is entranced just grab her body and leave close to the Elysium. Now that you know the location.
Well, where would you take her now that she's torpored?
Main based.
No, not the main base. We'd try to bring her somewhere to the next river, execute her, and throw her ashes into the river.
You're not supposed to execute this early yet.
Yes, we're supposed to get
Oh.
information. That's why I'm saying we bring back to main base and keep, her there and interrogate her for all she's fucking worth.
Yeah, but they can know where she is.
Okay, you take her
Yeah.
back to the main base. The vampires, or not the vampires, sorry, the werewolves there. Almost let something slip. The werewolves there check her for worm taint for a couple of days, and then they just dump her in front of Elysium with a note pinned to her chest. Don't fucking cross us, essentially. And just leave her there.
What do you mean don't cross us? You came to us!
They are werewolves. They don't understand it. Punching someone is crossing their way. For them, is they punched one was crossing.
Man,
Honestly,
I'm
I
sad.
don't think I'm gonna actually take the destiny point there, because if you accidentally killed her... Well, actually, check if this causes aggravated, the Hispo bite.
It should.
It should.
Then yeah, for something making the attack weaker or getting in the way, it would take the destiny point.
Unless we could just be that the werewolves were spending willpower because they know they have to keep her alive.
Well, if you were spending willpower, then she wouldn't need the destiny point, honestly, because... Let's rule it that way, because this is kind of an anticlimactic way for that to get lost.
Yeah, he would be spending willpower. They don't want to kill her.
And it doesn't really make sense, because it goes killing her goes counter to the policy the werewolf elders are pursuing anyway, so they would just give her back. They at most currently just abduct people for a couple of days to question them and let them go, because they're being diplomatic.
Well, whereabouts of Elysium is now known, boys. Let's.
They already knew, though.
Kinda.
You walk on the street next to Elysium, you feel your noses completely drain away because there's just so much silver in there.
Oh my god, that just reminds me. We should all fucking be worshipping the Emperor. Gold and silver, baby. Let's fucking.
Gold is versus were hyenas, I think. Okay,
like
so
multiple things. Yeah.
so she's just gonna keep doing that, but she's gonna voluntarily raise difficulty by 2 to be extra careful, and then lower it by 2 by spending an extra action to get things done. She can pursue.
Maintaining order.
Yeah,
Fair.
I think she cares about that a great deal.
So that's an additional 5 successes on maintaining order.
Yes, and an additional.
12. That's
Well-
12.
Yep.
Okay, so the 4 was already added, so 12 on 22, that's 34.
Yep.
Oh, Sybil, I love you.
So let's pick up her contacts, and we're gonna pick up her status, I think, to 4.
Yeah. Yeah, she got abducted, but they let her live. I don't know.
Like, stuff on maintaining order, depending on how high on status you are already, it might not apply fully, but she did a good.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, while she was gone and spent like a week recovering from ag wounds, Byron imploded and had to be put down, but hey, shit happens.
Actually, I just realized something. This is happening before. When we were doing Kristen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did she do anything for her hound position?
Oh, she was actually a hound.
Yes, we should actually keep that open. Kristen, Vincent, Tyrone, Sybil, and
We should. Okay. So we don't want to fuck with that. Let's... Oh, Christ, we would have to reverse engineer it then.
no, it's a fucking pain.
No, and that's not.
Okay, let's
You
just
know,
say
let's-
Kristen
let's-
did a bad.
Let's say that she just comes out for emergencies and she's kept in reserve as muscle.
Fair enough.
And she's just supposed to be available, which is why she stays in more or less the same place.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Marta. Marta has fame and Toreador status and resources.
What was she on about? She was trying to like up her career, right?
Yeah, she's gonna be rolling intelligence academics because she's writing books. And for this, what would help? Prisons for half and auspics for full to probe into the human condition.
I mean, Dominic can kind of do that as well.
She doesn't have dominate.
Oh yeah, hold up, she's a Toreador.
Other than that,
Celerity helps her write faster. Kappa.
it's more about laying out the argument. What would help? Like, I'm gonna give her like 1 for being famous enough so she can get people to talk to her and give interviews.
Mhm.
Other than that, that's a reduction of 6, so let's
That's 9.
yeah, that's 9, so let's 3 actions at a time, which makes it a 5.
Okay. Come on, one more, so you can make a really good. Holy shit, it's a good book.
So fame and status and
Clan status?
yeah, clan status and resources would all be maintained with that. So that's half her downtime. And she's writing on
Actually, yeah, what is
feminist
she writing?
theory on the dynamics during fucking wartime.
Huh.
So let's just finish up by doing more of the same.
Jeez, she gets better over time. Stop.
So 14, 18 because willpower. So let's just take her fame to 5, clan status to 5, and resource to 3.
Are you going to finish the corridor before we end?
We're gonna try, but if we get another encounter, no.
Okay.
Influence.
Yes.
Gender war.
No.
Yes, Demi.
No.
Yes,
Just
Demi.
give her something like education or something. Don't fucking put a gender war, I swear to fucking God.
I just did. That stuff isn't entrenched in the universities yet, Demi. I'm sorry.
Bitch.
And let's just stick that to 3.
So did she use all of her downtime actions?
Yeah, well, I'll write it differently. Feminist movement.
Okay, that works.
She's a great thinker. Clearly.
Thonker. Great thonker.
She thonked on the gender war.
No, she's the kind of woman that appears on like a specific date where we have to make like a small little presentation on her in school.
Yes! Yes,
No.
Demi! Exactly! Well, she's apparently a person of great cultural wisdom, so the Toreador love her.
She has more status than me. Actually, 3 worse status than me. Jeez.
Well, no, she has 1 status. The rest of the city is like, who, that bitch? But the clan loves her.
Bless.
Okay, so that's her. Andrew. Well, Andrew.
Oh, Andrew. Ooh, I have to take this one into account. Maintaining herd, maintaining resources, getting new crack, primogenship.
Wait. I need to know.
Only her clan state's changed. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Sables to this. Okay.
So, herd 5, resource 4.
Oh, he needs 13 successes.
So,
How would he do it? Charisma, leadership?
we'll get
I'm not
to
sure
it.
what he's got.
So, dominate 3, presence 3, and auspice 3. He has dominate 4, but we forbade him from using it, and he doesn't want to draw the aggro.
I mean, he can use it once Vivi is dead, so.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
but-
that's only gonna happen after this downtime is over. So he can use it next
Mhm.
time.
Yep.
So that's
If he survives.
-9 difficulty reduction.
Mm-hmm.
So
For
that's
maintaining herd,
resources help.
resource help for half because he can buy crack to keep them addicted.
So he has like what, difficulty 4 so far?
Difficulty 4, yeah. And it's like
Anything
manipulation leadership role, I'm gonna say.
Fair enough. Does he have anything else?
Influence tourism, but that's gonna help with resource, not with herd.
Fair enough.
Herd is maintained, the hookers are happy,
Now the money.
And that's the automatic maintenance roll as well, because...
Oh shit.
So, dominate, presence, aspects. I think presence applies for half, because there's that dread gaze in there. So that's 8. Herd helps for half, because he does things with them. So that's... disciplines was 8, right? Herd is another 3, so that's 11. That's another 4. And influence tourism helps, so that's a 3.
So what you're telling me is Andrew has activated the GTA San Andreas cheat where hookers pay you money?
Yeah, pretty much.
God fucking...
So I think this is like manipulation finance, maybe.
I don't know. Leadership kind of makes sense as well again.
Either way, it's the same dice. So that maintains 3 resources.
He needs 2 more success. Oh my god, if he gets resources 5, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay.
He didn't. No, wait. He did. He actually
Resources
did.
5. So that's 2 actions.
Primogenship.
Fuck your primogenship. He needs more influence tourism first.
No.
That needs to be maintained anyway, but that can be done with the same stuff. So that's maintained, and 1 towards a new one.
Two more dots.
No, he's hit the cap. He can only raise it to 4. So
Oh shit.
that goes into influence general.
Fucking.
So that was 2 more rolls. He has 8 actions left.
Primogenship.
Okay. So charisma leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm status less so with how much status some of the other clan members have. Or clan status for that matter, but I'm gonna say that he can use his herd, resources, and influence tourism rounding down for this. For one simple reason, he makes the argument that his art is crafting an organization that runs like a well-oiled machine, and that he has succeeded, and you can admire his works, you puny mortals!
We see him sniffing crack from a hooker's ass. Fucking Wolf of Wall Street.
I do think that other than you, he is the strongest in disciplines.
Actually, yep. Should be.
So he's competent at the clans and has dominate high. And no one's really challenging him. This is gonna be at like a 4 as well. As long as you're supporting him anyway.
I mean, yeah, I'm supporting Andrew, of course.
So that's 1. So let's say he spent willpower on this, so that's 10. I think I'm gonna take him to status 4 because he has enough to maintain and twice over what would be needed to gain it.
Well, God bless, we're at the same status level now.
In these trying times, we must stand together to protect my crack and hookers.
He can fuck himself. I got his elite R Elysium at 4 store while he's getting crack.
Okay, so let's see. Dominate presence for half aspects helps. So 8 plus resources halved rounding up, so that's 11. And that's about the only things that would help. I'm gonna roll intelligence finances to try and up the stores and preparation further.
Have stores 4. Why are you sucky? Okay, stores are 5.
How much guardians do you have?
2, 13 low-grade ghouls. I was gonna ask, hey, mind using some of those people?
No, he's not, but he's gonna roll manipulation leadership. And honestly, I think mean dominate presence aspects will apply fully for this. So 9 plus resource halved, that's a difficulty 3 roll.
Holy shit, I think we have how much in that? That's actually no, we're going to get one success per ghoul, right?
So that's 11 more ghouls. You have a guardian rating of 5 now. You have 25 security people.
Really, Guardians 5.
Mm-hmm.
How is 13 low-grade ghouls Guardians 2 then? This doesn't make sense.
Because rounding down. It's 5 ghouls equals 1 competent supernatural guardian like a gargoyle or vampire or etc.
Okay, yeah, the only thing left that could need improvement is security, but fuck that, we have 5 Guardians. Maybe the security is lax on purpose. Fucking hell.
What would he do here? Oh, I know what he would do. This is so fucking stupid, but he would do it. Are you willing to let him utilize your changeling contact?
For what?
He doesn't want to say unless you make him.
I took precious time. It's not that you taking even precious time. It's simply that until I know quite, because they're a finicky bunch, because I've been with them
Drugs.
for a while.
He wants changeling drugs.
Okay. That's I mean, I have actually I'm pretty good at occult. That might be difficult to achieve, but
They can infuse any substance with glamour.
Oh, fuck! I misunderstood. I thought he wanted their blood like Thorbrand.
No, that would be difficult as fuck. That's for exceptional successes, but he can settle for having Cooker snort glamour infused coke.
Well, if you would let me,
You're out of downtime actions. You can't do it.
Actually,
for him.
I can't. I can't even talk too much. Yeah. Okay. Just give him some side notes how like the changelings are, and just notify him that just like in kindred society, people do things for stuff usually, so he should have something prepared, and if it's prepared something for trade as well. And just give him some tidbits. It's like, yeah,
Actually,
these are these kind of changelings.
I have a better fucking idea. What's your contacts rating? 2?
Yeah, it was. One was the changeling bullshit, and one was the stuff from England. Yes, I have left English contacts.
Okay, yeah, Okay, he's gonna try and get something from changelings, whatever he can get, essentially.
Sure,
Build
but
up some goodwill, etc. See if it's worth pursuing. So, influence tourism for half, resource for half rounded down, dominate presence and aspects for half rounded down. So that's a reduction of 8. So he might succeed. So this is gonna be like charisma finance at 7s.
Yes.
And he's gonna spend willpowers on this.
Of course he fucking will.
Of course he
Why are you
fucking
getting
will.
changeling drugs? We don't need changeling drugs during a fucking war.
Okay, so that's 8 successes.
What does that mean?
It means that you might be able to have a guest list set up on Elysium, or at least parts of it.
Of changelings.
As in the sovereign warding type power. Keep people from
Oof.
entering without permission.
Jesus. Bless.
Just gonna give him... Essentially, this counts as changeling favor 2. Because he's earned enough goodwill and enough people owe him that he can ask for, like, 2 minor favors.
Bless.
Should be useful for the war effort. Okay, and that is everything that was needed there. Okay, Justin. What does Justin even want? Oh, this is blessed.
Oh, yes, in the mysterious note it says Justin wants a werewolf kill.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he fucking does. Well, boys, we're having a hunter.
So, this is gonna be a wit stealth all the way.
Is he good at it?
He's very good at it. Auspex helps fully. Presence doesn't do shit because he doesn't have dread gaze.
Who's
Celerity
this now?
for half. Justin wants a werewolf kill.
Just kill a single werewolf and just be like, yee.
Werewolves hunt in packs always.
Is he gonna snipe them?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Auspex celerity, so reduction of 4 for that. Contacts won't really help for this. So, base difficulty is 11. And this is the kind of thing that requires a luck roll on every attempt. For obvious reasons, because he's going after them.
But he has to use, like, what difficulty are we reducing it to? Like, at least an 8?
Well, it's 11, so it would be 9, 7, 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's 2 per extraction burned.
2. Got it. So, yeah, no, sure, have at it.
Let's say that it's 4 actions.
I wanna roll the luck.
Roll the luck, Demi.
Is his journey already over?
Does he have a destiny point?
No.
He doesn't have a destiny point. So, they keep Justin for a downtime action as they question him again and again on every detail about Elysium. Vivian claims that she's seen him several times and he's still alive. But it's a couple months before they finally give him back.
Is he gonna try again, though? Does he now have vengeful or hatred for...
I mean, he might need to maintain resource and his dots of contacts, but that's for later, Demi.
He needs a kill, come on.
Difficulty is raised by 2 because they know what he was trying to do now. It's a willpower expenditure. Roll luck, Demi.
What does that mean?
Demi. Roll 13 dice at 6. Actually, no. For sniper rifle, we'll make it an 8 because silver bullets that travels and stay away for that long is hard.
Okay. Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
Was this what his aiming perception as well?
No.
Oh.
Can't sit still for too long. They might sense it somehow. He knows Auspex is a thing. Okay. Take one more shot.
13?
Yeah. Then after that he's using celerity to run.
It's a hit. Lord Almighty.
So, a dice of damage.
Oof, that's gonna hurt.
Okay.
But it ain't a kill.
He has intelligence 1. Take one more shot and roll a luck die.
Motherfucker!
So 12
So-
dice of damage. This is for Billy. He was my friend.
And a luck die, you say? Please, Lord Emperor, I need you to give me a... Lord Emperor, I love you!
He just stands up on the roof, salutes the rest of the pack, and yeets off the side and takes off running.
Lord Emperor on my side.
Oh no, Demi. Oh,
What do you mean?
artistic perfect kill is his weakness. He needs to roll self-control.
I hate you. Please, come on, he rolled a 10 on the luck. Why are you like this? He can fucking masturbate when he comes home.
Roll 3 dice at 7.
Does Will... No, he can't willpower this. Can he?
Okay, let's see. 1 at 10. Do I want to let him get away with this? He comes back, but he's ripped to shreds, and he's smiling like a lunatic. Dustin is now confined to Elysium for the rest of the downtime, because
Very much.
the one time he tried to go outside, he had to run back inside. For reasons.
Honestly, considering he got captured, gave out information, and went out again, what's the chance of we just executing him as a liability? No. No.
Kurt
if we just
has a
combine
long talk with him.
him, does it include being bored, being stuck on the wall, and having axes thrown at
No, Kurt just beats the crap out of him with the blunt end of an axe.
Fucking bless.
Okay, roll 2d10 to see if his contacts and resources decay. Because there's no way he's maintaining those now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so resources and contacts are reduced. Resources gone, contacts is 1. But news spreads. How about the crazed fucker that went out alone and apparently bagged a werewolf?
I want to kill myself.
Yeah?
Mysterious note. Derek. Derek wants revenge on werewolves. Why are the Toyer the ones that are bloodthirsty in this city?
Because everyone's been shitting on them for years, Demi! What do you expect?
So, is Derek also taking a fucking sniper rifle and going out, or is he doing some other...
We're gonna need to take a look at if... How would he... Oh, I know. Okay. Jackalor... How open is William about things that werewolves hate?
I'll try to keep it to a minimum other than for the leadership.
Just a note, Derek is a hound as well.
Yeah, he... Oh... Yeah... Benjamin, how open are you about things that werewolves apparently hate?
I mean, I don't see much reason on saying these things. Like, I don't think that comes up in a
Oh
topic
wait,
much
no,
at all.
Michelle would tell him what to watch for.
Yes, that especially with her Tremere knowledge.
Okay, so this is a wit stealth roll. He doesn't have
Is he-
stealth. Presence helps for half. Resources helps for half. Aspects helps for full. And celerity helps for half. So 6, 8. Contacts helps for half rounded up. So 10. He's rolling at 6.
What is he doing?
I'm gonna find out. He's gonna spend a little bit of time planning it out. Let's just say 3 actions. Because
Is willpower being used on this?
oh yeah, on this willpower
7
is
successes.
being used.
No,
So
actually no, 8.
8 successes.
That's not a bad plan. It's not a bad plan at all. Whatever he has is in plan.
Demi, roll 3 luck dice.
1, 2. Oh, bipolar.
Okay, so since he's officially a hound, the werewolves lodge a diplomatic protest. He had apparently rented a truck with a driver, loaded it with crude oil, and was upstream of the werewolf cairn.
Oh, that's
Wow. Wow.
how long does that stay?
That's, you know, it was, you know, if it's a truck loaded with barrels, that's a lot. That's enough to really fuck with the wildlife. It's not. It would clear up in a couple of years, I expect, especially with cleanup operations. But it's a solid middle finger to the cairn all the same.
Mm. What a bastard.
Lovely, isn't it?
Jack Lord, lights on. I saw those eyes. Don't you fucking sass me, boy.
Okay, so for duties as a hound, aspects and presence, I would say, help fully. Other than that, contacts for half and influence high society for half.
Definitely.
So that's a 10. But he personally, after that stunt, has a +1 to remaining downtime actions, I would say, because because he's being watched. There's like a spirit constantly behind him going, So, think like charisma intimidation maybe.
Okay, that's to maintaining order, right?
Yeah, it's enough to maintain his status.
Okay. That's all he's gonna do.
I think that going further than maintaining status, we might circle back to this, but he's not getting more status. After Kurt dragged him in front of Elise and was like, this is an example of what not to do. Derek is deeply upset with the prince and no longer supports him.
Derek is a fucktard.
He only recently gained intelligence too. He's growing. Give him time. Okay, so that's 4 actions taken.
Hey, is he seriously only 4 actions so far?
Yeah, so intelligence, finance. He doesn't have that much. Contact for half. Aspects and presence for half. So that's 6. He does have a retainer, so that helps.
Is this for resources?
Yeah. So
We've always ruled aspects and presence for full, though.
depends on how he's doing it. If it's just general investments, not criminal stuff. I mean, this fucker probably invested in the fashion industry like a retard.
Wait, a fashion industry is good.
It's harder to get by with criminal stuff there, I would say. Well, actually, it really depends. In presence could count for 3. Aspects could count for full. Let's be generous. He doesn't deserve it, but sure, let's be generous. So 6 from disciplines, +1 from influence, +2 from contact. So that's a reduction of 9. He's rolling at a 7. Still gonna take him forever. He gets 1 free maintenance roll, so he maintains a dot with that, and he's spending downtime actions. Do you see that roll?
No.
It
Nope.
says my connection flickered. I rolled 2 1s, a 3, and a 4.
Did he double botch?
Yeah.
Apparently,
Why is there no...
What-
What? There it is. Wait, it happened twice.
Yeah, my connection flickered. So
So why is it that whenever we've botched this session, it's never -1 success, it's always -2 success?
okay, so Derek is gonna vanish for a downtime action and come back with a brand in his forehead that seems to fade a little more slowly than other burns. That essentially says, Mother Nature hates me, I'm a monster.
That actually sounds like a pretty edgy tattoo, not gonna...
Okay? And he's gonna keep trying to maintain his resources.
This is so sad.
No.
Alexa, play this. Hey!
So that's a total of 6 so far. And he took 2 more actions. He has 4 left. He maintained his resources. So then we have influence, high society, and contacts that need to be maintained. So presence and aspects applies, well, minus the dread gaze. So 6. Resource for half because he can rest apart. So that's reduction of 8. And contacts helps with influence and influence with contacts. So we'll give him another 1 for that. And I'm gonna say that this is a charisma performance roll at 7. Because of course it is. Okay. So that is a total of 6, which is enough to maintain, but not enough to finish this. So, final downtime action, enough to gain 2 more dots. So, influence high society and contacts goes up. And somehow, he managed not to completely die. Fucking Derek. Which leaves us with Marcella. Marcella doesn't have retainer 6 anymore because one of them has left the city and is no longer properly a retainer anyway. What does Marcella want to do? No, she needs to maintain resources and retainers effectively, so... intelligence, finance, presence and aspects helps fully, so that's a reduction of 6. So, that would be a base of 9, or the base could go to 9, so 3 actions at the same time, I guess, to make it the same difficulty. So, 5 at 5. Okay. And 5 at 5. So that would be a total of 8 for reasons, which means that she's too short. She needs a total of 10 to maintain everything. Jesus fuck. Okay, so that is a total of 14. Everything's maintained and she can get an extra dot. Or... Let's see. So that was 8. Total of 14, right? She needs 10.
So wait, who got status?
Derek did not. Derek got scolded by Kurt publicly.
Mm-hmm. And Justin?
Justin got 1 dot. So Marcelo is gonna go to resource 4 retainers 5 because apparently the dance studio is doing well. Actually, no, I rolled that wrong. Shit. God damn it, brain. Okay. So she can up her resource but not her retainers. She has 3 downtime actions left. What would she do with 3 downtime actions?
Marcella?
Yeah. You know what? I know what she would do.
Sure.
Celerity helps for half because it can be activated. Retainers helps for full. She's gonna perform an Elysium with her dancer retainers, as you do. So this is gonna be just Dex Athletics, and we're gonna, well, yeah, that would be a reduction of 6. So we're just gonna do this at difficulty 5 and burn all 3 remaining actions for this.
Okay.
Well, technically it might have been better to roll this with performance, but either way, close enough. So, let's see. That's 10. 11 if you count a willpower, but let's not because finicky dice pool. So, 3 go on maintaining status and clan status. I think she gets a dot of status and a dot of clan status. Just for constantly performing Elysium very well.
Probably.
I think that makes sense.
Holy shit, we have 8 viewers, 9 a millisecond ago. Fucking hell. Guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please donate bit.
Like, subscribe, comment. We're a small stream and we need your support.
Give money box.
And now for a word from our sponsor, NordVPN. Demi, if you would.
Are you tired of having constantly Nigerian princesses do tales about false promises? Well, no longer. With NordVPN, you can get verified sources from Brazil. As we have our man here...
Stop! Keegan is promising bits if we stop with the ads.
Sure, done.
Your move, Keegan. Actually, well, 3 went on maintaining, which means she had 7 left. I can't pick her up to 5 retainers again with the extra action, because she pretty much spent the whole downtime managing that studio. Well, he doesn't seem to be doing it. So, Demi, if you would proceed with the ad. No, he did it!
Cheers shared rewards to 10 others. Oh shit. I got an emote. Oh shit.
Yeah, so did I.
I got fight corn. What the fuck is fight corn? Oh my fucking god. It's literally popcorn.
Sweet.
Fight cookie. Fucking hell.
Fucking bot, just like, I see you're talking, let me know you about Discord.
Now from our sponsor, ourselves.
Okay,
Fucking
well, let's take a look at what we still have to do here so we know it. We have Tremere and Bruja. So we can do that and the rules discussion next week, and we should be done and ready to do it proper.
Sure.
I mean, it's 2 clans, we should be able to go through that, unless people botch and we have more encounters.
I want to kill myself. So, you're probably tracking a meter of how much information they have on us, right?
For werewolves, yeah. They
Yeah.
have an elite pack for just that.
God bless. Because, fucking Sybil and fucking Derek.
Did Marcella get more status?
Yes, she went up to 2 status. So, 1 killed by Justin.
Yep. 2 were killed by Albert.
Yeah,
And
I'm just writing these down because these will affect the morale situation.
Derek may have made some werewolves have tummy ache.
No, with those luck rolls, they were tracking him from the beginning, and when he went to do it, they managed to intercept him. Because they flagged him as suspicious, essentially.
What was the 10 then in the end?
The 10 was mostly made sure that nothing stupid happened and he didn't end up dying.
But there's still oil in the fucking
No,
river.
he didn't manage to start dumping it. They were like, okay, he's opening the barrel. Move in, move in, move in.
For fuck's sake.
Did Toreador kill like werewolves?
They killed 1. Your
Good for
clan
them.
is in the lead.
Okay, yeah, that's just what I wanted to hear.
That's
Yeah, but
because
you had
your
a
clan your clan is fucking autistic, that's why. You shouldn't be doing these things.
But in our clan, a fledgling got the kill. You had a proper vampire.
I don't think it's that much of a proper vampire.
He's kind of retarded.
I mean, yeah, he has some status, so yeah, he's not just a neonate, a good neonate.
10 watching
Well,
now.
Nosferatu on average tend to have a lot less status anyway. Well, I guess Elders is popular.
Huh, I wonder why. That's so sad.
Fucking Sybil interrogation, that was special. Especially Jacker lore, like, holy crap.
I'm so, like, if I didn't do the fucking fire, but I had to do the fire. I'm sorry.
You know, I think for this next downtime, we might do it before the next arc rather than at the end of the current one, and we might do it interspersed with neonate downtimes. So like do 3 downtime actions, go through all the neonates, so you know what's going on in the city at the same time, and we can intersperse it with encounters too.
Yeah, because I could have definitely seen Benjamin actually helping with maintaining order from Elysium. Keep everybody calm, keep everybody cool.
Making Elysium into as much as a fortress as it is did more than you could have done by keeping people calm. You did good.
Fair.
You did
Fair,
good.
yeah. 25, actually.
You have as
Question,
much Guardian status, Guardian rating as the Chantry, I believe.
Yeah, we're just losing Sanctity. But we don't have Arsenal, but Stores kind of covers that, right?
Essentially, it means that they don't have heavy guns, so they're doing it with knives and sidearms, more or less. But you do have Arsenal. It's just tied to Andrew directly. I think he had some guns.
Oh yeah, we did buy some.
Actually, no, he doesn't. Someone should have Arsenal. I know Justin did.
Yeah, because I remember sending my ghoul actually to buy some guns, and we got like $1.
If you're using stores from the Lord of the Clans for the Chantry, it notably actually states that it covers guns as well.
Yes, so they have basic ammunition and sidearms. Heavy guns, that's what you need Arsenal for. That's like, you know.
No, they actually get heavy guns as well.
That's how I'm ruling it, Jackalore.
Yeah, Jackalore, can't you get the tone that our SD wants to fuck us?
Of course they want to fuck you. You're all so irresistible.
No. Yeah, but you know what's the sad part about all of this? Next arc, I'd have to maintain so much that I can't get any new fucking background.
I mean, you can let something decay if you don't need it anymore.
What? Contacts? No. Influence? No. Resources? Fuck no. What do I do?
Well, you don't necessarily need things like influences and contacts on your own, for example. Like, feudal system, have vassals that control that for you.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of embracing.
Oof, setting down roots.
I mean, in my backstory, I've already embraced 2 people. I'm making a lineage.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, let's go around the table and everyone can say their favorite and least favorite moment. So, we have an idea what... Because I know this can drag on, and if at any point in particular we were getting super hard to tolerate, I'd like to know. Dracula, starting with you, if you're still alive.
I'm still alive.
Tell me, favorite, least favorite moment?
My favorite was probably with Sybil.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite was probably the...
Doesn't have to be encounters, can just be the endless bookkeeping.
Honestly, I'd say the Gnostic encounter.
Really?
Yeah. I don't mind the bookkeeping so much as the...
Seemed contrived.
Yeah.
Well, do you know how he lured them in? Those silver caltrops, he just kept tossing fistfuls of them into the swamp.
Oof.
Okay, Demi. Favorite moment, yeah, kind of the Sybil stuff was pretty fucking fun, and I still cry in my sleep. The least favorite moment, however, is every time I hear somebody go and say, "I'd like to increase my security rating in my hate," instead of actually doing something against the werewolves.
People are scared, Demi.
What do you mean people are scared? Why does a fledgling have more balls? Why does Derek have more balls?
Because he hasn't lived long enough to realize he has something to lose.
Yeah, because he's stupid.
We could have had so many players fuck the wolves up. Nobody did shit.
Yeah, but then wolves would have assaulted Elysium. Neither side wanted to escalate the hostilities throughout these couple of years.
Well, yeah, but the hostility wasn't supposed to be, shooty McShooty. It's just
Yeah,
like...
no. But they also taking their lead from you, and none of the player characters were like, I want to use my influence and my powers to make the swamp their cairn is in rezoned into parking lots.
Bless.
You could have tried for that, you know?
I secured the fortress. Fuck you.
Okay, Bacon.
Okay, yeah, it's hard to say which one was better, the Sybil moment or the Nosferatu moment. I would go with the Nosferatu because it is being active. And my least favorite moment was when I was playing World of Warcraft in the background and I died 3 times in a few minutes.
You consider getting good.
Hey, the game is hard. I accidentally pulled 2 creatures instead of just...
Oof.
Can't 2v1, what a bad...
No, you can't in Classic. It's impossible. This is instant death.
Okay. Nyaxi.
All of the encounters were pretty fun. The bookkeeping was also okay though.
Okay.
Hold up, stop right there. But what's your least favorite moment?
The least favorites are optional, Demi, like in Fledgling.
Oh, that means good options are also optional.
Wow. I'm so insulted.
I mean, he's the German, so probably bookkeeping should be the favorite part.
It's all in Ordnung.
Yeah, it's all in ordnung.
I have a stupid joke, but just go with it. Are you insulted or are you in pepper?
Demi, I'm not even gonna entertain your bullshit right now. It's been a long session.
Yep, I'm gonna be off and eating dinner. See you guys.
5 hours.
Okay, yeah. Thank you everyone for joining us. We will see you next week where we will do more bookkeeping and more werewolf encounters.
Actually, we'll see each other in 2 days for those who, rinse and repeat our streams for some...
Yes, in 2 days for those who follow Warhammer. Fair enough.
And for those who don't know, 2 days, Warhammer, where we finally passed the preparation phase And
We
Jacklor still
spent 3
wants a
months
power sword.
preparing.
And Jacklor has never stopped bitching about wanting 2 power swords.
I'm
Not
just
one.
Best quality power.
I'm gonna send a murder servitor. They have multiple arms, you know, with 4 implanted power swords at him. Playing Grievous like...
Oh, and that's the best part because they're implanted. Is like, can I use them as a weapon? They're not wieldy enough. They weren't made for, actual hand.
You can, but it will download the quality to normal.
Fucking bless. I'm gonna go and
Yeah,
I can't fap. Have fun. See y'all.
see ya.
Bye.